yeah, I don't know. If people are flaming him now, then they didn't watch the games, right? Then there's something wrong. So I didn't really think about it, I guess. It just kind of came naturally at some point when I didn't really feel like playing that much anymore. Then it's like, okay, what else can you do? Well, coaching is like pretty obvious, right? I thought about being talent as well, but it feels like coaching is more, I mean, I'm able to use my skills more in that aspect than just being a caster or talent, right? I think at first I was focusing on getting the team to have some basic principles of just good chemistry and good atmosphere, like people talking properly to each other and having proper respect for each other, these type of things, like outside stuff more so. And then, you know, we just started playing, and then once we start playing, then I can kind of see, okay, this we need to change, this we need to do better, or whatever, right? And then slowly and surely I can kind of implement how I think the game should be played. Yeah, or how the game is played, you could even say, at the highest level, right? I thought it would be a bit different, but actually it's turned out to be pretty similar. Like they're just normal people, normal Dota players, right? They all speak English, and like, I don't think there's that much difference from this team and then to the West. It should maybe even be like that they might listen to me even a bit easier, because I'm coming from the West, perhaps. I'm not sure, but I think, yeah, I thought there would be more difference, but actually it's pretty chill. I think people are pretty hard on him. I mean, I think during the DBC season at least, people were hard on him. I think this event he showed up like over every expectation, you could say. I think he played the best out of everyone, and he won every mid lane pretty much. So I think, like, yeah, I don't know. If people are flaming him now, then they didn't watch the games, right? Then there's something wrong. So no, I think he doesn't mind too much. It's not like we're sitting there watching Twitch chat all the time anyways, and Reddit and wherever else this stuff is being posted. So yeah, I think just used to it at this point. I think the main reason why Europe is better, and like that region, including Russia and CIS as well, is that just the competitive environment, just in pubs, and in the fact that there are so many good teams there, it makes just the practice better. I think that's the main thing. In C, there's only a handful of teams, right? The pubs are not as good, and that's the same thing for North America, right? Or even South America. So that's really what I think sets Europe apart, and it's been like that for several years now. So now you actually see them jumping ahead. Yeah, I mean, you gotta look at the teams that are winning. I think I usually watched all regions for the DBC, but Europe are just always in the final, it seems, right? So they're the ones like pioneering what you're supposed to be playing. I think the scene teams could consider going to Europe for boot camps, staying earlier or later for events to get practicing against the best teams, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to break out of the geographical like boundaries that you have, right? Playing the C pubs and stuff, you just gotta have to deal with that. But yeah, it's good to understand as well maybe that the practice is not the best in your region, so you have to be a bit more critical about the information you get, right? And the practice you get, instead of just assuming that, oh, we're winning, you know, maybe we're just the best, or maybe the opponent's not that good, or maybe they're not drafting the best heroes, like stuff like that.